Hey.
We're all set to go. You know my friend over here, don't you?
Sure.
How you doing? Okay, right, okay. What, are we waiting for these guys? Let's go while we're young. Let's go while we're young.
Yes, sir. Tee off.
I bet you slice into the woods $100.
Gambling is illegal at Bushwood, sir, and I never slice.
Welcome back. Today's press conference is about the 2025 Carl Spackler Open. Our first order of business is our date. This year will not be held in June. We're pushing it back 1 month until July. The dates for the Carl Spackler Open are July 16, 17, 18, and 19. We're also pushing the registration back 1 month. The registration will open in January with Phase 1 beginning on February 1st. The roster worksheet has been updated and is available on the website under the notebook. This year, we are adding the mobile scoring piece of it by pulling the data of who's actually mobile scoring at our events. We're pulling the last 2 years. So a person that keeps track of scoring for a round is doing 18 holes for 4 people, which is 72 holes. And they can do that at the Medalist, or could have done that at the Medalist, for 4 rounds, which is over 200 holes. And then they could have done it at the Cypress Landing event, and that's another 72 holes for each of the rounds. So your total number of holes that you've mobile scored in the last 2 years is divided by 36, and it is populated on the roster worksheet each year. This year's deposit will be again $200. Please do not send $150 or $120. Send the full $200 or the entire trip fee, when making your deposit. As indicated earlier, the registration will open in January, and rookies are always welcome. We'll add all rookies to the bottom of the roster worksheet. You can nominate rookies to be added in March under Phase 2. The Captain's Club requires the nominations to be in by mid-February. The next order of business is we're looking for some more volunteers. We're looking for 4 people who like getting up early in the mornings. We're looking for people that are not going to be hungover and who will enjoy the process and working with Bill and getting the tees set each day. We really, really need some help, and we're looking for about 4 more volunteers that can help us out with the senior tees each year. So before we make the announcement of where the next Carl Spackler Open will be held, we're going to jump into a new segment called What Were You Thinking? So we found this picture, and after we were done laughing, we decided to poll a handful of people to see what Matt Mogul was thinking. So what do you think Matt Mogul was thinking? Here are your options. Who sat me at the end of this table? Why are there so many Long brothers? A water probably wouldn't hurt. Oh, damn, he's talking about the Raiders again. Did he just challenge me to a wrestling match? So let's get Matt Mogul on the phone and see what he was thinking.
Give me those muscles.
Let me send him the picture first.
That's the situation. And I let it, the stupid.
Let me call him.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Matt. Check your text.
Yeah, I got that picture.
Yeah. What were you thinking when we were at Spackler, that picture? Like, what's going through your mind?
Well, that night was a fun night. What was I thinking? I was thinking a water probably wouldn't hurt, but at this point, it's probably not going to help either.
Well, thanks for playing along, Matt.
Have you guys made a decision on this summer yet?
We're actually doing that right now. We're in a press conference to announce the summer.
Great. Let me watch. I'll let you go.
So it's that time, again, where we make the announcement for where we will be headed for the next Carl Spackler Open. And I am pleased to announce that we have selected Boulder Creek in Streetsboro, Ohio, to host the 2025 Carl Spackler Open. Boulder Creek has a history with me and the Captain's Club. We've been looking to host our event there for over 10 years. We finally rounded up the owner, had lunch with him last summer, and were able to work things out so we can host our event there. Boulder Creek, more than almost any golf course we've played in the last 10 years, is going to be not only beautiful but difficult and very unique on each and every hole. Boulder Creek is situated among thousands of trees. It has wonderful terrain, a little bit uphill, a little bit downhill. It goes left, it goes right. There's 6 ponds on 8 different holes. There's 63 sand traps with white sand. The greens are deep oval-shaped greens with tiers and mounding and false fronts. This is not going to be an easy golf course for many of you, but it is very beautiful, and it is going to require you to think before you pull a club. The condition of the tees are fantastic. The condition of the fairways, never seen them any better. The rough can be thick. You could have side hill lies. You could be within the trees. I can't believe how much grass they grow in the woods. The bunkers, you can see that even when there was water in the fairway, the bunkers were immaculate. All the ponds are well kept, and there's no weeds around the ponds. It's all grass right up to the edge of the water. The condition of the greens, they roll very well. Not as true as Cypress Landing, but they roll really, really well. The greens have mounding and false fronts, So you're going to get a lot of break on them. There's going to be a lot of downhill putts, a lot of uphill putts. There's some tiers out there. The practice area, they have a very, very large range area. They have chipping greens. They have putting greens. They have bunkers you can hit out of. Next up is lodging. And we have decided to... Hey, you are really hard to get a hold of. Hold on a second. Can we do the Golf Academy right now? All right, we're going to do some Golf Academy. I got to talk to him. I'll be back in a minute. Mark Immelman is going to break down a couple major champion golf swings. Hey.
As I dive into John Daly's golf swing, I see a few things. Here he is at address, again just standing to it. Arms extended away from him, see him rotate his hips, watch the club. He just turns the core and the club gets in behind him. Pitch that backswing to the nth degree. Look at that right there, John Daly. Now, to compare, as we look further into this position at the top, you'll see John here flexed, more bowed, not trailing elbow back to the trailing side. So watch in transition. John unwinds his body, watch that elbow, starts to swing down and starts to connect his right side. Right now he's lining up the golf ball, and right now you see the athleticism, because as we take it to contact, you will see a baseball type player looking to crank one over the run. Look at that picture there. Body turning open, right elbow by the side, club face right over the back of the ball, and J.D. Ashford. Watch the arms now extend down the line. The body will continue to rotate all the way to the follow through.
So where were we? Oh, hotel. So the 2025 Carl Spackler Open will lodge its players at the Hampton Inn in Streetsboro, Ohio. The hotel has a pretty large lobby, has breakfast, has a pool, and then out back, the hotel has a large patio, and then around the corner, it has a large courtyard type basketball court for cornhole. There are two notable places for dinner and a drink. There's the Wild Eagle Saloon down the street and Chugger's Bar and Grill down the street. The Wild Eagle Saloon, it's actually got Pop-A-Shot and billiards and live music and a beer wall and a huge patio with bocce court, shuffleboard, cornhole. Chugger's also has live music, food. The daily commute to the golf course is going to be 3.3 miles or 9 minutes. The Wild Eagle Saloon is just 1 mile or 3-minute drive. And Chugger's Pub or Chugger's Bar and Grill is about 1.2 miles in 4 minutes. Moving over to fees. This year's tournament fee is going to rise considerably. We are looking at $666 for the golf trip fee for 2025. Beer prices, we have verbally negotiated 6 beers for $18, which is the same price we had in Michigan. We have decided, based on the tee sheet, Boulder Creek is not going to allow us to do a dual tee or a shotgun on any of the days. And so we are going to straight tee every day, which is going to last between 2 and 3 hours, depending on the number of people that we have. And so with that said, there's no sense in having a Tuesday night lodging unless you want one as an option. And there probably will not be a player meeting the night before because of that. We'll allow everybody to come in on the morning of the practice round, and everybody will know what their tee time is, and they can just do whatever they want to do. Our roster size this year is set to be as many as 92. The hotel will fit 92 people. So there is no required Tuesday night lodging as indicated. we're going to open up that participant option in mid-May, May 15th through the 20th, giving everybody 5 days to select Tuesday night lodging. We're going to do that after the roommates have already been published. And if you want to do that, you are going to select basically the pay for the entire room on Tuesday night. And then if you have a roommate, whether it be the one for the next 4 nights or somebody else, you can get the money from them and open the door for that person or stay there by yourself, whatever. But it's all going to be a full charge for Tuesday night lodging. That's the easiest way for us to do it moving forward. And we're going to need immediate payment of that on the 20th of May or earlier. If you know you're going to do that, you can send the money early. That information will be published on the website. With all that said, the itinerary is set on the website. I'm going to remind everybody once again, make sure that you are on Telegram. I cannot get a hold of you if you're not, unless you are going to go by email, snail mail. And I don't have anything else. I am looking forward to seeing everybody in Ohio in July. Until then.
Hey everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I am so pumped for Spackler in the summer in July. I can't wait to see you all there.
Man, I'm so excited for the Spackler this year. I get excited for it every year. Best thing about the Spackler is that it doesn't matter how bad you play all year. All that matters is that you bring it and win the only one that matters, the one that means the most. Can't wait to see everyone in July.
Just want to let everybody know, Merry Christmas. We're 11 days away from Christmas. We're 36 days away from another Ohio State National Championship. And we are just 214 short days away from another Carl Spackler Open. Can't wait to see all of you there.
I'm working in the ICU today, and the only thing motivating me to keep these sick-ass patients alive is knowing that Spackler is coming in July.
Today, go Army, beat Navy, July, Spackler.
I'm so fired up for July, I can hardly contain myself.
Hey Spackler Nation, Ridgeway here. I hope everybody's doing good and you're about to get some new equipment for Christmas because several of you need it. I myself am recovering from a hernia surgery right now that I'm pretty sure Brewster gives me each time he kicks my ass. So I'm looking to get better so I can kick Brewster's ass in July of 25.
Days until Christmas.
It's almost time for the Carl Spackler Open.
Winter means no golf, and that's bullshit. Thankfully, in 7 months, we have Spackler.